What's good, friends? Hope you guys are doing well on this afternoon. It's beautiful in Los Angeles, it's sunny, it's great, and we're gonna react to one of my favorite K-pop groups, which is Enhypen. If you don't know who they are, you should definitely check out their music because it's fire. It's so good, and I've been following them for the longest time, since their survival show, Island. So I'm a fan. I'm generally a fan of Enhypen. This is a song called Loose. Let's get going. Let's see what it is.
I can feel my heart racing. So hard to keep cool.
Okay.
Am I being too patient? Too hot, got me sweating on the floor.
Okay.
I just can't take
Very
it
interesting.
anymore.
Very R&B, kind of like throwback.
I was so close I could take
Okay.
it.
A little bit of funky style.
And there's a chance I'ma take it. I'm begging you, just please give me a
For some reason, I have to think of Harry Styles in
way too long.
that sushi restaurant song. Okay. A little bluesy, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this
woo.
magic's burning like a fire inside.
very interesting direction they're going with this song. Woo. Yeah. The falsetto. Very cool. I love this kind of music. Very musical. Cool. We're in G flat. Ah, okay. Cool. So it's very funky, very low-key though. Like there's not crazy amount of production on this one. And I feel like BTS kind of went that route as well. Starting with the Dynamite era a couple years back, like a little bit more Western, you know what I mean? Straight up drums, basic chords, got a little bit of synths in there, some guitar. I love that synth brass, like very far back in the mix. What kind of music is this? Is this funk? Is that blues? It's like something like that, right? A little bit of that synth, which is that like iconic. Kind of reminds me of Jonas Brothers. Like I said, Harry Styles to some degree. So I appreciate it. Woo! Come on, guitar solo. Very chill. Very interesting with that bass riff and the guitar doubling that one as well. Like I said, not crazy amount of production on this one. Very chill, very low-key. And it's full English, which is interesting too. Just from a marketing standpoint, it's very interesting. I definitely have to look it up who wrote the song, because really cool. Usually how it works, they work with songwriters all around the world. So they definitely have their camp in Korea as well, but they nowadays especially, they work with a lot of artists and songwriters out here in LA actually. So friends of mine actually do write for Enhypen, for TXT, for aespa, like all these big people. Come on, Loose. Okay, B-Lift. What's up? Yo, Enhypen, honestly, they don't miss. I really love their music. Every single song. They did have, like, on that last album, there were so many good ones, and I'm like, it's hard to point it out, right? But that's what I appreciate about, like, them in particular. Obviously, they're really good looking. They're absolutely talented as hell. You should watch the videos. It's just wild. You guys know. If you're Enhypen fans, you know. But, like, the music is very tasteful. When they had, like, that comeback with Sweet Venom, oh, my God. The whole artistry, very much Michael Jackson kind of vibes, right? Not in a bad way at all, because they definitely carved their own lane, and it's so musical. It's very well produced. Yeah, let's check it out real quick. One more time. We do have like some musical elements in there. You guys know how by now it works on my channel.
Am I being too patient? Too hot, got me sweating on the floor.
And you know how my cable's been acting up.
I just can't take it anymore.
So we got two chords, G flat.
And we're so close, I can taste
Oh,
I see it in
little G flat
your
7.
eyes.
So it's just like very mixolydian. We go from G flat to the E right here.
Waiting way too long.
And in the chorus, it goes back down to the B as well, but not in the verses.
Oh, this
Oh, this is the tune.
burning like a fire inside. And
Okay.
it's way too hot, baby, she'll lose.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to connect to you.
With the falsetto, the high falsetto kind of like reminds you a little bit of that like Prince kind of situation, right? I do believe when you that's why I was asking before, like what kind of genre is this, right? I mean, it's R&B, it's a little bit of R&B, it's a little bit of blues, it's a little bit of funk, right? But Prince back in the day in the 80s and early 90s, that is exactly the vibe like he carved for himself, paving the way for artists like Enhypen and like everybody else. There's so many people who actually try to like emulate Prince, and especially with the falsetto, right? I'm not saying like Prince only he did it, like there were so many before him, but like that is especially the vibe you're going for with these kind of songs, right? High falsetto. And Justin Timberlake did that too afterwards, actually, with the falsetto voice, like a very distinct thing. Here's the E, and it goes to the B. Yeah, and then you got these synths, and those synths, that's what I'm saying, that's why it's very Princey. Prince used to do this a lot. Prince, but also before him, it's like Rick James and James Brown as well, but James Brown was even further. So I would say Rick James, kind of that kind of vibe, very funky, very 80s, right? This kind of like, and Bruno Mars did that the same thing on Uptown Funk, actually. So. Right? And then he has like that synth in there, right? Those are elements that try to remind you back to that era. I'm just saying and pointing it out to you guys because that is exactly what kind of vibe they're going for. But like I said, it's very amazing that they kind of left the production super chill. They could have gone all out. They could have gone like very much like producing crazy drums and like loud dynamics, but they chose not to do it, which is a really cool idea to do. It's like very chill. And up there now, when I see the video, it says produced by Tony Esterly, Vitals, Josh Allen, Soki Siren, Anthony Watts, and that should tell you it's not Koreans. Those are people like here from the US. Those are people from all over the world actually writing songs for these artists. Just want to point that out to you. That is not a judgment. That is nothing else. I'm just saying how global these music artists have become, right? Especially if you think K-pop, and you guys actually educated me on this. K-pop is not only K-pop anymore, right? They maybe start off as K-pop in Korea, but their music already transcends so much more, so many genres, right? And nowadays everything's global, and especially B-Lift, who works with Hybe, or is a sub-label from Hybe, and Hybe has a really strong presence in the US, and they did like, I think today actually, they did like a label deal or a distribution deal with So Def Records or something. So they're very tightly connected to the US market, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's no coincidence that all of this works together. Come on, this voice. Is that Nicki? Oh my god, so good.
Let's keep on dancing. Baby, I can give it to you how you like. All this magic's
Really cool. And one more thing to point out, like I said, these are all techniques that songwriters use. First verse is double the length. Second verse is half the length. So this is also another thing, like by the time the second verse comes in, there's a new element introduced by Nicki. His very low voice. He has a very full and low voice, but second verse is very short, going back into the pre-chorus and the chorus, just to keep the song as short as possible. But nowadays in the streaming world, people don't really listen to a lot of long songs, right? So that's good for the algorithm to keep the song as short as possible. Those are the small techniques. Hey. Yeah. Let's drop out with the band. Woo! I really like this. Friends, this song is incredible. If you guys want to know how I actually play these songs just by hearing them, I do sessions one-on-one. I do workshops, so definitely check out the link below if you guys want to work with me personally. I can teach you how to play piano. I can teach you how to ear training, how you can do the same thing, just listen to a song and play along, because I think that's really important as a musician. So feel free to reach out. I'm here for you guys and want to teach you a few things. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, the commenters, and everybody else. We want to get to 1,500 subscribers, so I appreciate you guys. If you hit the button and the like, yeah, and I'll see you soon in the next video, and let me know what you think of the song, because I like Enhypen and I did not expect this. This is great. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.